Party people in the place to be. Live from 58 Dream Street. We're Jameson with Games. Diving in today for, what is it now? Episode 2. 3 days of Chrono Cross, although the first day of Chrono Cross was devoted to Radical Dreamers. So we're going to fire this up in just a moment. In fact, why don't I get it loading? Oh, hey. Public service announcement for anyone who, like me, was just completely out of the loop on this. I had no idea a massive Into the Breach update was coming. But if you like Into the Breach, it has been massively updated. Something like 5 new squads. So right there, just, a whole bunch of new content. But also, tons of new enemies, new missions, just a bunch of new items and equipment. It's massively expanded the size of the game. So if you're anything like me and you only had one achievement left to unlock, and you're putting it off, because, what's left then? The time has come. Go for it. Okay, hang tight 1 second here. I'm noticing I've got an issue with one of my lights. I'm going to try to fix it. Be right back and ready to go. It's a little more balanced, I think. Apologies if anyone said anything in the chat during that period. Oh, the volume is extremely loud. 1 moment. Turning that down. And I can hear the volume, which is awesome. I need to lower the volume a bit for myself, which is a separate thingy ding now. Separate dial. Thanks very much to the audio capture plugin for OBS software. I'm very excited to hear the music in this game that I'm told is excellent. And in fact, I did go and look up all the songs in the areas I've already been, just for a little bit of that experience, just to get the feel. And indeed, beautiful music. Just pouring myself a cup of tea here. Ooh. I'm gonna skip the opening just to get to the game, even though I bet the opening music is great. Probably at some point I should hunker down and watch it. I do notice that this new plugin is causing occasional static in my left ear. If that's showing up if that's in the mix, let me know and I'll see if I can tame it. They're both the same save, but we'll load the kid face one since I manually saved that. As I recall, here we are in Viper Manor. Obviously, we made our way into the stables. Found a save point. And now it's back to the heist. Definitely will not have as much time to devote to playing today as I did last time around. Real life obligations are going to force me off here around 3.5 hours at the outside. But I'm going to play again tomorrow. And possibly next week I'll play a whole bunch. Because here's a problem I set up for myself. Who am I? Oh yeah, you must be the new helpers I was told about. That's right. Great, you're just in time. My back gave out recently and I can't feed the dragons. I want you to take over for me. Do you have a key to the manor? Sure do. Wouldn't mind giving it to you if you take on this job. Do it, Serge. Will you feed him? Yeah, but please, sir. I've never fed a dragon before. What do I do? First, you go to the leftmost feed station. Press A to get the dragon feed. You hold up to 3 servings at once. Next, use the D-pad to move to a hungry dragon. Press A to feed it. You run out of feed, go back to the feed station, replenish your stock. Just keep repeating the whole process. And remember, the dragons will only eat when they want to. You fail if you're unable to feed the same dragon 4 times. Will you feed him? Sure, we've got a mini game on our hands. All you have to do is feed the dragons, satisfy their hunger. I'll give you a nicer gift, depending on how many times you feed the dragons. How many times? I'll try 30, sir, I guess. 30 times, eh? Alright, I'll be counting. Good luck to you. Alright. So I'm thinking that as they get redder... Oh no, that symbolizes them getting angrier? Oh dear. Okay. Okay, that's it. No. You're making the dragons angry. You're too green. Well, sir, let me try again. Come back some... I was worried there that it was literally going to make me go fight some random battles before I could try the minigame again. But it looks like we're okay. Sure, I'll feed your friggin' dragons. I'm going to do it 30 times. I hope. Well, certainly understanding what the hell I'm doing is helping performance here. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no. That one's going to maximum anger now. And that was poor tactics on my part. I gave it up. Okay. I understand what I'm supposed to do to win this. And I know I also have the option of just not trying for 30, which we'll resort to soon but not yet. I want to believe I can feed these dragons 30 times. It's a very basic arcade style minigame, but the controls are not arcade tight. Which is problematic. Oh no. Okay, gotta camp on this one just in case. Oh, come on. Nope. Got it. Whew. That was tight. But we brought it home. Alright, success. Feels good. One moment here. Just doing a little fiddling. Alright. Job well done. You'll find the key in the cupboard. Take it. And here's the gift I promised. This guy is so fired when it all comes out, how this went down. And yet, ultimately, I mean, who hired the staff, right? Yeah, maybe I will feed the dragons for you again sometime, buddy. Or perhaps. I didn't even look and see what the gift was. But at any rate, we've got the manor key. So that should definitely advance the cause of the heist here. The autosave activates whenever you touch the thing, making all of this unnecessary, but it just feels right to press X at a save point, go to the save thing on the menu. I'm too old to change my ways in that regard. Okay, back to light stealth. Light stealth! Okay, that was tight. Wait, what's fighting us? Oh, just some guards. Boom. Got him with the big hit, which is good. Time for Kid. Nah. Come on. Let's take him down, Nikki. Of course, Nikki sucks compared to the other team members right now. Which, to be fair, might just be an equipment thing. Because he's joined the team, but I haven't obtained any equipment for him. Maybe I should look into that. Perhaps I shall. But first... Oh! Perfect opportunity to take this guy down with your guitar, Nikki. Boom. That's the grand finale. Of course, it didn't end the battle. So we still haven't fully fulfilled the grand finale potential of the guitar smashing attack. How many guitars does this guy bring with him on a heist? Success. Yeah, so the problem I created for myself scheduling-wise is that I said I've got 5 weeks of vacation. You know, I can do everything. So I set out plans, and I'll do a Let's Play a Chrono Cross with my extra time. So then, of course, we're in the lighthouse here, but there doesn't seem to be a way to, like, climb the tower and take out the guard to get rid of the light or anything. So let's just keep on hiding and then start moving. Gotta find where the key is necessary. Hey, Cuba! Yes! I am in the office. I mean, no, you're in the office. I mean, I'm also in my office. But yeah, still in Viper Manor. I just fired her up. So I did the little dragon minigame, dragon feeding minigame. I've got the manor key now. And so once I find where that key goes, I'm set. Yeah, so my 5 weeks of vacation come. And then, of course, for 1 week, I had my family's cottage booked up. That was not great stealth on my part. Just walking on the cobblestone path. So 1 week of vacation, I don't even have the internet. So it's actually 4 weeks that I left for myself here to do this Let's Play. Except then I decided, you know what? Let's start with Radical Dreamers. So then I had 3 weeks. And I was still thinking of it as a weekly thing. There's just not enough weeks. Especially because earlier this year I said to myself to branch out a bit. Because I've mostly done classic PC games here. I thought, why don't I you know, do some classic JRPGs that I missed. Love a good JRPG, and I had never played Chrono Cross. So that was the first one I thought of. And then when they announced that Live Alive remaster, I thought, oh, I love that game. I only played it once when I was a kid, when I was an adolescent on an emulator. I don't remember it. So that'll be like a blind Let's Play. That'll be fun. I'll do that one too. I'll finish up Chrono Cross in time for it when it comes out at the end of July. The scheduling here made no sense. It was far too ambitious. And so now Live Alive is out. I am not playing it yet. Because I haven't even... I'm just scratching the surface of Chrono Cross. So my main concern now, we're not going to be timely at all with Live Alive, and that's fine. I'm not chasing any zeitgeists here. But can I sneak behind these guys and enter the manor? No. But they're just guys. Let's just beat them up. and enter the manor. Bum, bum. Oh, they're not just guys. There's one impressive guy. Weak, weak, strong, fierce. Standard combo. So far, the strong, weak, etc. system definitely makes the combat more active. Like, you're paying more attention, and you gotta think a little bit, and that alone is enough to just make the turn-based combat more engaging. But I don't know, like, so far, and we'll see. It's kind of like, if you have 7 stamina, do 2 weeks, 1 strong. Uh-oh, something horrible happened there. Oh, but it fixed. Yeah, do 2 weeks, do a strong, and if they both landed, try a fierce. So you're kind of just grinding out the same combo over and over. But, like I said, it keeps the brain focused. And presumably at some point, like, there's enough going on in this combat system that when there's challenging battles, it'll be exciting because the solution will be think about your loadout and come up with a strategy, as opposed to the solution being go grind up a few more levels, kid. Because, oh, took him down with 2 weeks, and we've won. Okay, it's not the most graceful way to do a heist, to walk up to the front door and just beat up the guards. I wonder. I can definitely see that idea, because it's got that kind, like, it's all about building combos. It makes me think in a way of Xenogears, which did a somewhat similar thing, except the buttons literally, when you're doing your attack in Xenogears, the buttons are the different types of attacks, and then you do them for combinations. And likewise, there we go, unlock the door. Likewise in Xenogears, which is a game I'm quite fond of, hope to play again at some point in my life, I found that after a while, it's like, well, I'm just going to do my one best combo every time. So it's not actually adding that, like, it's not that different from Fight, but because you're pressing a bunch of buttons, feels good. Feels like you're getting stuff done. Alright. No. Cannot open that thing. What's this pedestal? There's a knob with numbers. Well, jeez. Why not? Oh, wow. Let's go 2 to the right. Okay. So, this is like a combination. I don't think I'm going to guess it right on my first try. I think, in fact, that I'm going to need to find a hint somewhere. Or maybe there's just the one try. Hey, guards. I didn't. I am in a cage, sir. How'd you get past our security? I'm in a cage. I'm not entirely past it. But mostly it was just beating up guards. We snuck in. Turned out to be wildly unnecessary. All your guards are easy to beat up. I can't believe you would fall for a trap like this. Oh, laugh it up, pal. I've been playing wizardry. You gotta try everything once. What should we do with these fools? What's so funny? You dragons are a bunch of dagnuts. You're asking for it. Take it easy. So you're afraid of this then, eh? Chicken. This should be interesting. Let's teach him a lesson. Open it up. Man, don't get taken in by her fast talk. Bring it on, chums. Now, get out. Happily. We'll teach you a lesson. A lesson will be learned here. I'll meet you that far. Oh, fellas. Yeah, when Serge sees a big serpentine grandfather clock in the front hall, he can't stop himself. Cannot help it. He is all in. Messing around with those dials. So yeah, very unwisely in my own life. Oh, and hello, British, by the way. Welcome. Oh, come on, kid. Step it up. These are 90% shots. There you go. Whew. That guy just... Hey, to be fair, he didn't want to be beaten unconscious by a little girl. Not a little girl, you know. Teenage girl. It was his pride that made him so desperately dodge the attacks of the teenage girl. Yeah, very unwisely yesterday, I said to myself, I'm just gonna fire up Wizardry 5 for a minute. Just check it out a little. And so, of course, now I've mapped the entire first level of the dungeon. Poor XCOM 2 had been my my non-stream gaming, and now there's an Into the Breach, a giant Into the Breach update, and I fired up Wizardry 5. Yikes. But yeah, I got the whole, or at least all of the first level of the Wizardry 5 Heart of the Maelstrom dungeon mapped, except for what is beyond locked doors that I can't pick. And I found a chute that drops you down to the second floor, and I found my way back from that. And I did all... Jeez, these jumps. Can we... Why don't we disguise ourselves with these suits? That's a good idea, kid. Okay. So perhaps there's some method to the madness of just stumbling in and immediately setting off a trap and getting yourself stuck. Hey, you! That's... It's a mimic. It's a far less horrifying mimic than some. Mimics are usually cartoony, but perhaps the... Oh, it's the Boxer Boys. Well, well, which of us do you choose? You only have one chance. In that case, the standard fantasy choice to make here is to take the smaller treasure. Alright, so that's a friendly mimics. What do we get? 100 gold. Oh! An ice lance. I think we might have already had that, but I'm not positive. Every now and then I have to remember to look at my crew and their elements. Oh, level 1 Aqua Beam, and Serge has a slot. Be good to get some blue in there. Whoop. Meant to switch. There we go. Switch screens. I already have Ice Lance equipped as a level 2 for Serge. This is I think dash and slash is personal to Serge. What do we have that's level 4? Apparently there's a... Okay. I can put some lower level things in here for now. Take Electro Jolt, I guess. But when I get a level 4 element, we'll put that in over there. Okay, what about the rest of the crew? Oh ho ho! Oh, level 2. You know what? Easier to go this way and have it simplified for me. This is level 2, but it can be applied to element level 1. Well, perhaps I will come to understand fully the element system with time. Or perhaps I never will. Okay, let's give her something high level. And red if possible. Nah. If we put can we put a second magma bomb in? Yeah, okay. Alright, so that... Alright, I understand now. The pluses come from overclocking, basically. I put a level 2 and a level 4 slot, it becomes magma bomb plus 2. British, if you were asking what my issue is with the elements, it's the thing that I just solved. About why can I put a not level 4 in a level 4 slot? If it's something else, I'll need you to clarify for me. Oh-ho! So this guy... Jeez. Sorry, Nikki. I've had Nikki walking around like a fool. Okay. Let's, uplift. Sure. Just get some variety in here. What else is there? Turn yellow? Sure. Wait, I can put a level 2 in here. And then it becomes -1. That's intuitive. Let's go with Bushwhacker, I guess. Yellow and green will make this dude. Brace. Not a bad idea to have the ability to take off yellow status effects. Or, yeah. Spray-ins and yellow status effects. Okay, what else is level 2? Arrow Saucer. Sure. Don't want a -1 on that. Yeah, take those antidotes. Someone's got to hold the antidotes. Oh, and then, finally, Bush Basher. Alright, so yellow and green for Nikki. Whoops. There we go. Just a spectrum for Serge. As I get more options, perhaps I'll come around to specializing them. And Kid is almost entirely reds. Cool. I guess when I gain more white elements, that could be a thing worth trying with Serge. But I certainly haven't. Alright, here we go. Locked from the inside. Is that the grate on the floor that's locked from the inside? Excuse me, fellow guard. I'm not slacking off. Oh yeah? Prove it by telling me all the secrets of the manor. Make sure that you remember your secrets. You need permission to enter. Now get back to your post. Okay. Was there anywhere else I could have gone back up here? I mean, this would be our post. Do we have access to these cages? We do. There it is. Alright, bunch of rooms to search. Oh-ho! Hey! It's Glenn, isn't it? What? You fell down again? How many times do I have to tell you it's to the right and to the left? Got that? Could you speak up, please? Oh, I see. It's an overheard conversation, and he's probably whispering the important part. Better write this down before I forget. Hey, Glenn. I'm busy now. I was hoping he'd be repeating it to himself under his breath. Ever since the general's guest showed up, monsters have been popping up inside the manor. I don't want to dishonor the general's guest, but I have a bad feeling about him. Well, sure. He's filling the manor with monsters. Ooh. I like the cook's chopping sounds. They're satisfying. The hell's taking so long? Where's my food already? Quality takes time, my man. You're going to have some extremely well julienned carrots to look forward to here. Hey, pal. An envoy from Pore is here about the frozen flame. But I get the feeling he already knows about it. He's played Radical Dreamers, too. My gut instinct tells me there may be a Pore spy inside Viper Manor. Spies in here? How would they ever get past security, man? Have a little faith. We found Dragoon's Honor. What's that? Oh, also that thing that I said about looking at our dear buddy Nicky's equipment, seeing if I have anything better for him. No, not weapon-wise. No, not that wise. Oh, Dragoon's Armor is an accessory. Improves attack power, hit percentage, magic power. Okay. So, Nicky will be up to 19 from 18. Oh, it's a fairly small bonus. And I'm thinking, since Nicky at present is our weakest dude. Yeah. Let's give it to Nicky. Part of a welcome to the team gift. For as long as he happens to stay on the team. Like I said, I know there's a lot of characters in this game. That's what I've heard. Probably, which gives me the sense that there's probably a lot of non-plot essential characters you can recruit. And I'm going to try at least to vary the third member a fair bit. I don't know that I really like the Serge Kid pairing. I got attached to them during Radical Dreamers, so I'm not sure I'll kick them out. Can't you see I'm busy? Hey, sorry, Archer. Don't ya goof off now, newbie. Yes, sir. Okay. Mess hall explored. Oh, hey. That damn guest from Porre. Oh, man. So we're starting out with some yellow and some red. And yet all the enemies are innate red. Interesting. I'm assuming, although I do not know this for a fact, that that whatever like ability to dodge, parry, whatever an enemy might have is separate from the hit percentage it's telling you. But I'm not positive. I'm not entirely sold on that being what's going on. It seems like it might be. Come on, take it down, kid. Ah, the thing survived. Well, with the honor of a Dragoon, surely Nicky can save the day here. Beautifully done, sir. And then, yeah, go for this guy. Just give it a shot. Just went out on a limb, and he got the hit, which is great. So, at this point, British, I don't think I have that ability. But don't worry, you haven't spoiled anything for me because I've played Chrono Trigger and I've played enough of this game to realize, yeah, we're probably hopping between some timelines or worlds or whatever. So I'm interested to see how that comes in and what it's like. Just go for it. Just go for it. Yes. Well, there's actually, okay, to be fair, there's a technical consideration that even at this really easy level, the game is offering repeatedly, which is that when you have some leftover stamina from taking down one enemy, well, now you haven't built up your accuracy on the other one, so then it's more of a risk to go for the big hit, with obviously more reward too. Boom. Down he goes. Whoa. Got loads of magma bombs. Suppose if I wanted, I could, like, really stock Kid up. So what's this third door going to lead us to? Oh, save point. I'll just settle for the autosave for now. But I gotta do the important ones manually. It just won't feel right. Oh, there's gonna be a grand expedition sometime soon. Most of the Dragoons will be setting out. Well, if we knew that, we probably would have planned our heist at a different time. Why are you telling me this, when I'm also one of the Dragoons? That Glenn over here is the younger brother of Dario, one of the 4 Dragoon Devas. Whoa. There. There what? Have you written down the secret code underneath your bunk, Glenn? It's been 3 years since Sir Dario's death. Miss Riddell has been heavy-hearted since. It feels as though all the life has gone out of the manor. General Viper doesn't show it, but I'm sure he too is suffering inside. How often do you think General Viper sits around and talks about what the dragoons must be feeling down in the barracks in the basement? Think about that, buddy. You're wasting your sympathies here. All he does is sleep, always mumbling and dreaming away. Ooh, which one? This one? Have you seen the machinery outside? Miss Lucia, not Luca, Lucia, has taken broken parts from Fort Trigonia. Oh, she's used them to remodel that thing. That's acting, by the way. I'm not tired. She's getting into the mindset of the character. Well, we better save now that we have all this information. Okay. This grate is also locked. Alright. Feel like I should also investigate this before I start going up any stairs. This one is not. No, it is. Openable. Although this place seems less open for exploration. This is the treasure vault. Ah. You must have special permission to enter. What's with you guys? Say the password! I'll say the password. Correct. The password is silence. Haha! You may enter. I get the gimmick of the password. The password is that there's no password. But you have to put some kind of clause in there about it can't be bewildered silence. When we're standing there like, and then you're like, ha! You knew not to say anything. No, pal. We were desperately trying to come up with a lie for you. Mimic. The Boxer Bros again? Or let's be a more hostile mimic. The Boxer Bros. My heart still tells me that the small treasure chest and the big treasure chest are always going to trick you with which one's inside. It's just like the 3 caskets in the Merchant of Venice. Alright. Maxed out our healing, which we didn't need. The Boxer Boys didn't hit us. And we got an Ice Lance. Okay. Next time, if indeed there is a next time, give it a try. This is great! Great! But it looks like the Frozen Flame ain't here. Ah, well. Let's just take what's here. Ooh, that went uncomfortably close to a pure, not pure, but some kind of, whatever. I did a tiny amount of reading on Kiwi accents. And I think I've done the, British, I do, and it's so good. Even this just kind of moody, you're sneaking around in the manor music is good. And I can't wait to get the real Celtic, gripping, emotional music. Or even, go back to Termina. I listened to that track from Termina, just on YouTube, and it was great. Copper mail. Very nice. I don't think copper mail can benefit any of us, though. Can it? Oh, it can. Oh, we have 2. That thing I said about not having anything for Nikki to equip was wrong. The PS1 was a great era for JRPG music, just like the Super Nintendo was. But It brought something to the table. Ooh, copper sword. Did Serge already have a copper sword? Ah, he's not a sword user. He's a right, he's using some weird thingy-ding. Okay. If we meet a swordsman, if we can get Glenn on the team. And a shield. The hero's shield. Well, Serge is the hero. No, he's not. Proves the wearer is a true hero. Yeah. Okay. Either something has to change, or there's just some characters are heroes. This is so shiny, it feels like I'm making a grave mistake. There's treasure on the wall. Let's take it cautiously. This must be some kind of trap. We should leave it alone. Whatever. Just grab it. Just grab it. Serge received silver pendant. Wouldn't you know? I told you. I don't remember what I was doing for Nikki. Just a minor slip. But look, we get the treasure. So, I have a whole lot more. My goal is, by the final episode of this Let's Play, to do a decent Kiwi accent for at least 3 kid line readings. But I learned the vowel substitutions, and I'm not used to them yet. Saying I's like they're kind of like U's. Fish and chips. Oh. Quiet. You too, Pip. I see that you are not really dragoons. Actually, we'll... No matter. Come out. Okay, so she's easygoing about the fraud. Yeah, she seems important already. Who are you? Who are you? Why are you helping us? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Who said anything about helping? I am the scientific genius of Viper Manor. Please, call me Lucia. You will all be my guinea pigs. Finish them. Her onion monster has already split in 2, so if that was part of her experiment, it worked. Alright, I haven't built up any element power. It's yellow in the air. This is the time. This is the time to go for it. Now let's go... Let's get some blue in the air. Just basic. Setting Nikki up for that grand finale. Oop. And interrupt. But you didn't attack kid. Little blip there from probably my capture card struggling, but I think we're okay. Nikki, get in there. You land some hits. And then go directly... No, I didn't get him up high enough for his blue. You know what? Yeah, don't do an element yourself, Nikki. You just build your element level. We'll have Serge throw up one more blue. It occurred to me, I'm forgetting to look at the innate elemental skills of my enemies. Green. I suspected it would be on account of their plants. I don't know if there actually is that kind of... I think there probably is that kind of... They're communicating to you through the colors of the elements. Why do I say I suspect? I can see the names of the elemental moves. And all the green ones are quite clearly named for... Yeah, cure yourself. Quite clearly named for... Like, you know, the green ones are plants and the red ones are fire. There's no mystery here. As long as this chump doesn't put up an element, which he didn't get a chance to even do. Just go right for it, Nikki. No time to lose. It's the grand finale. Probably not the grand finale, but it's as powerful as it can be. Thong! And it wasn't very powerful, but that's okay. Because it looks cool. Yeah, barely more than just Serge does with his attack. So, hey, some enemies that can at least put a hurt on us. Even if they're not super tough, and they're not going to take us down. I don't feel in danger at all here. But it's a real, you know, they're hitting us, which is great. Yeah, so yeah, I was playing Wizardry 5, Heart of the Maelstrom, and oh, it's so, I know the first level is so deceptive because I didn't have a single character die. Big growth for successfully participating in this experiment. We got two, eagle eyes. Wonderful. You have exceeded my expectations by defeating my bulbs. Now, please leave. Okay. You sure you don't want to, like, tell us a bit about yourself? I must input this battle data for future study. I'm busy. I will let you go. Now leave. Sure thing. Fate! But you just told us to leave. I am extremely interested in all of you. I cannot leave right now, but come by when you need my help. I am willing to help you. Oh, I'll be waiting. Sure thing, Lucia. Nice to meet you. Oh, hey. We've evaded... I'm intrigued by this door. I feel like the door is watching me somehow. Like with a big eye. Okay, how are we doing, team? Before we go stumbling in here. Yeah, kid's a little beat up. She also has the highest innate hit point total. So... Huh? Well, if these are... They're not. I was going to say, if this is another Boxer Bros, we can try the big one. Ivory helmet. Ivory helmet. Ivory helmet. Okay, well, who's got the weakest defense then? It's Nikki, of course. But you know, we can't, just because there's a shiny new face doesn't mean we can give away all our stuff. Oh, we've got, right, we just stole this silver pendant. What does it do? Proves magic defense. Well, who is the weakest magic defense? Is it Nikki? No, it's not. It's nobody. Take it, kid. It looks great on you. Whoa. Congratulations on that purchase, and I hope it's friggin' comfortable. I did not spend nearly that much money on my fairly comfortable IKEA computer chair. Honestly, I should have started this one standing. I meant to because here's why it was a bad idea of me to reintroduce wizardry into my life. I planned to go out for a bike ride this morning, not to continue mapping the first dungeon level of Wizardry 5, and yet, here we are. Alright, watch out for traps. Don't touch anything. That's good advice, sir. And I'm going to take it for now. We've actually had really good luck with the traps so far. Triggering the traps has gone great for us, but what is up with the eye on the door? Another door eye. Excuse me, sir. Oh, try to open the door while the eye's open, you gotta fight it. Whoa! And it looks way cooler in fight form. Just playing the hits. Weak, weak, strong, fierce. Portalgeist. That is good wordplay. Come on, Nikki. Boom. I haven't actually paid enough attention to see. I noticed now that when you're highlighting anti-green, green element's temporarily unusable. Okay. Noted. But only by Nikki. I think. Yeah, when you highlight the enemy, mix it up. Weak, strong, weak. It's not that mixed up, but it was slightly different. Yeah, there's the hit points with the question mark. Does that mean that, like, with basic enemies that I fight repeatedly, have I learned their hit point totals? Or is that going to be a thing, there's like a scan spell or scan element? I'll have to take a look next time I get in a fight just with some guard. Alright. This thing is hardy. Without being, whoops. Well, without being really hard hitting. But I can tell that it's fading, but oh my. That's a sensible ability for a magic door to have. But let's finish off the magic door before we start taking out its minions on account of its ability to summon more minions. I was confused on Nikki's turn, but it's literally just that the... come on. The attack targeting cursor is off screen above the door's head. I can tell you're hurting, door. Just go down. Just give it up. Boom. Alright. Kicking the door down. When I fired up Wizardry 5, which someday fairly soon, on this channel, start getting excited for this. I'm not going to try Wizardry Let's Play, that would be excruciating. But I just want to fire up long enough for the uninitiated to play a few minutes of Wizardry 1 from 1980 or 1981, 1979, around that period, and then jump ahead to Wizardry 5 4 games later in the series, something like 8 years later in time, advertised as a total overhaul of the classic Wizardry system. Looks exactly the same. Hey, kitty. Oh, that's a... Okay. Hopefully, I'll find another cat in this game exactly 30 minutes from now. Will remind me to deal with the cat lunch. Oh! We've woken this guy up by trying to rob him. That's fair. Excuse me, do you mind that we're robbing you? We should ask. What? What is it? Never mind. No, we should explore the dialogue. Even if... Won't this tip him off? Shouldn't we know this guy? Who are you?
Ha! I am Zoa, one of the 4 valiant devas of the Acacia Dragoons.
No kidding. He's not gonna be down with us just stealing from his room while he's sitting on his bed. Let's put a pin in that one. Ah! It got the drop on us. Yes, the game looks exactly the same as the original Wizardry, to the degree that even though in the storyline it's set long after the first Wizardry and in a completely different place, all the shops just have the same, like it's still Boltax's trading post and Gilgamesh's tavern. They did not even when they completely overhauled their system, which to a degree they did. Like at first I was like, man, what a gimmick of a marketing ploy to call this an overhaul of your system. But it does actually have some new things, which threw me off. Because in Wizardry 1, Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord, you find secret doors, for example, by using a spell, the light spell. There's a couple of light spells, but Milwa or Low Milwa, which lasts longer. And as long as the light's up, not only can you see further in the dungeon, but you can just see all the secret doors. And to go through any door, as long as you can see it, you just stand in front of it and move forward. Now, in Wizardry 5, you can't go through any door just by walking at it. You have to kick the door by pressing K, which is not in the interface. There's no thing showing you, hey, press K for kick. So at first I was like, there's something afoot here where I can't go through doors. Surely that will be resolved fairly quickly in the dungeon. But it wasn't, because there was just a button. It was resolved when I looked it up in the manual. And then there's some other things like secret doors are not revealed by the light spell at all. They are revealed by you standing on the place where you think there's a door, looking where you think there's a door, and then going through a search menu to search for the door. Excuse me. Yeah? What do you want? Who is this Serge? Yeah. I hear he's like a dead guy or a ghost or something? Oh, you mean Junior. I had orders to bring in the ghost of that boy who died 10 years ago. But we had unexpected company and he got away. He seemed way too human to be a ghost, though. Nah, I don't know what that guest from Poi wants with him. Who knows, pal? Well, we have a whole list of questions we can ask Karsh here. It feels like... yeah, this should be setting off alarm bells, Karsh. The general is the head of the Viper clan, who have governed these islands for generations. But that's not all. When he was ordered to take up a new post on the main continent, he made quite an impact as the leader of the Acacia Dragoons, and was promoted to general. He has retired from the army since then, and currently serves as the Lord of El Nido. Yeah, what do you want? Let me just keep bothering you here, Karsh. Who are you, by the way? What? You don't know who I am? What are you, rookies? Well, listen up, and don't forget. I'm one of the 4 devas of the Acacia Dragoons, who are headed by General Viper. The name's Karsh. Okay, so we've met 2 of the devas, and we know that Glenn's brother was a deva and he's dead. I don't know if they've replaced him. What else do I want? I really need you to answer every basic question that I should know the answer to as a guard here. This manor was built by the general's ancestors 100 years ago, when people first began colonizing the El Nido archipelago. Treat the place with respect. Of course. What do you want? What's the frozen flame? Is it some kind of Chrono trigger? That's a top secret, top priority classified secret. Its existence has been rumored in the northern countries for generations. I'm assuming he says this in a quieter voice, inside voices. The legends say it can guide the development of life and even alter history. We have no idea if that's true just yet, though. But it probably is. Because it is. It's a Chrono trigger. It's what it does. Right. back out into the hallway. Checking the clock just in case a full half hour has gone by in the last 2 minutes. Okay. So then we're back in the main hall where we fell into a trap. So are these going to ask us to do turns? No. Are they? Okay. Are they offering a hint? I'm looking at them. They're identical. No. I thought if one of them's twisting to the right and one of them's twisting to the left and they have different coils, maybe that's how we get the... Ooh, nice little touch. Actually, that seems like a really complicated touch. Notice the pre-rendered backgrounds are showing reflections. Obviously, that can't be on the pre-rendered background, so that's like an effect on... That's pretty neat. That's cool. Okay, I'm going to take a tiny little intermission here, folks. I'll be back in a jiff. In no time at all. And we're back. Okay. So can we explore the West Wing? Because I'm thinking the answer here is not to guess again at what the combination might be. Yes, we can. Or something blocking the way. What? Why? Okay. Is the answer to fall again? Probably not. Let's go back to the basement this way. Except now, pal's right here. Excuse me.
Get. What are you doing? Return to post.
Get. Yes. What is it? Okay, let's fight it. I guess that'll get it out of the way. Seems like it'll be suspicious to the two guards over there. But we can show them once again that we know the password by looking bewildered when they ask for it. Alright. Roborg. Alright. Hate to do it to you, Roborg. Thunk. Yikes. Okay. Now we're fighting a tough enemy. Get the best hit I can in there. Okay. So, I think yellow and green are opposed elements, right? So we want to get some green up there in the field. I think I gave Nikki some green. In fact, I am Very confident that I did. So hit him with a few, and then go to your elements. No, don't use a big one yet, Nikki. In fact, keep it small for now. Just bushwhacker. Go for it. Good hit. Well done, Nikki. Uh-oh. Shouldn't be pouring tea right now. I'm not sure the degree to which there is a real-time aspect to, if there's any, to when the enemies act. Ah, jeez. I only have one green on Serge, so it's actually not time for Serge to be attacking yet. Because we can get a couple... Kerthunk. Yikes. No, don't beat Serge to death, man. That's not cool. Okay, what does... Nikki has heal, and it's green. Perfect. Of course, heal -1, but... whatever. Uses her full stamina, but... Serge can... I mean, he can take a small hit. Oh, Nikki barely has any stamina. Can he? Does he have enough element power to do something? He does. Great. Use your arrow saucer. And then, if Serge isn't knocked out by the time his turn comes... Gotta defend himself first. But if Serge isn't knocked out by the next time his turn comes, he can do a big ol' attack there. Which will be great. You also guard yourself, kid. This guy's tough. Yeah, that paid off. Boom. Saw a random clip on Twitter today. It was just weird moments in old Disney cartoons. And one of them was, like, I don't know the context because it was just tiny clips. But it was a rabbit, possibly the rabbit character. Was Mickey Mouse preceded by a rabbit character? Yes. Yeah, of course he was. I know that because of the video game, the Epic Mickey game. I think it was that rabbit. There. Elemental mastery, baby. That worked. Anyway, so the rabbit is obviously in some situation where he needs luck. And he reached down, pulled his own foot off, and he gives his foot a kiss, and rabbit's feet are lucky. Anyway. Much blunter effect when the robot takes his arm off to beat you with it. But roughly the same idea. And we all got beaten on, so we all get hardier. We're out of healing. Wait. Shouldn't Serge have had a... Or does available elements also rely on your character having element power left? Quite possibly. Okay. Okay. Exploring the basement west wing some more. Right. On the one hand, they're predictable. Same location. On the other hand, I don't know how avoidable they are. Ah. So my vacation is winding down, which is sad. Next week is the last week of my vacation. But I noticed two happy thoughts occurred to me today that made me feel better about the vacation coming to a close. Three, actually. The first was that I somehow, because next week is the last week of vacation, I got to thinking only 1 week of vacation left. But it's not next week yet. So actually, there's plenty of time. Then, bonus number 2 was that I repeatedly today have got it in my head that it's Thursday, but it's definitely Wednesday. So that's like a free day, not just of my vacation, but of my life. It's not as great as when you get confused about your own age, which I have done once at my current age. Once in my current age, someone has asked me how old I am, and I've said I'm 38. And then I realized that I'm 37. I feel great. But even one day is nice. And then item number 3 is that I realized, even in the years where just it's been a chaotic time, I haven't always been able to get vacation. Always. But nonetheless, the summer is still a much chiller time. Let's wake this fella up. Excuse me. I didn't recognize from there, but earlier when I was saying I'm going to try to vary the party, if I was doing this for myself, I know that I would get this Harlequin character on my team and then just be Kid Serge Harlequin the whole game. Sit there. Please, shut up. Oh no. She's going to be in the party. I'm going to be alienating people from all across the world with my terrible accent work. Turn black. Ooh. Aha! And a chance to see what's in the big one. Which one am I going to choose? I'm going to choose the big boy. Should have curiosity. You know what? When he walked over, I thought the twist was going to be the big one just clock Serge in the face. That would have been very funny. Oh well. Alright, 100 gold. And an arrow saucer. Okay. Assuming those rewards are constant, because I did get the ice lance. Both times I chose the little guy. Yeah, I've met Salt and Pepper several times now. They wasted no time establishing those guys as the Gilgamesh, Ultron, recurring goofy villain character of Chrono Cross. Thus far, I get a kick out of them. I saw some allusions in the chat last week to them getting annoying. And I don't find it impossible to imagine that these characters could become annoying, but I like them so far. I said Ultron a moment ago, didn't I? I meant Ultras. The purple squid from Final Fantasy VI. You're coming unraveled, pal. It's over. Blow him over with a feather. Knock him over with a feather. I guess blow him. You could wave the feather. That's not going to generate much wind. That's also a way to express that someone's easily knocked over. Fantastic. Okay. Let me just get the timing right here. Oh, it's also locked. Now we're going to have to fight the robot. Ah! Now we know what was blocking the door. Wait, is it locked by the eye? Like, is it locked because we haven't beat it to death yet? I was able to get into that one eye door downstairs without having to fight the Portalgeist. Innate yellow. Alright, once again, let's build up some green. And let Serge take a big ol' shot. Nobody needs healing just yet, which takes away Kid's chance to contribute this time around. Oh. Oh no. Well, I mean, that's just good tactics. I can't hold it against the Portalgeist that he's trying to do what will benefit him. I guess I'll just have Serge go for it. Bush Basher. Here we go. I should try Serge's dash and slash there. I don't think I've used that yet. Oh, that's still a nice big hit. The summoning. This time around he summoned Roadrunner dude. Oh! Summoning a party! But the logic remains, I think, that we want to dispense with the door itself before we start clearing these summons away. Not unlike... Well, actually, yes, unlike But I was just thinking Elden Ring has a summoner boss. At least one. You know, Renala, or whatever her name, of the moons. And she, the trick with her is to realize I don't have to deal with these summons. I just have to run from them because they'll disappear eventually. Because her summons vary. Not sure why I went. Well, actually, I'm sure why. It was just highlighted first for some reason. Just seems cruel of the door to summon such low-level foes. Or this low-level foe. The onion monster is a little tougher. Not like remarkably tough. Let's hit it once. What was the other? No. It is 1 green. Yeah, if it comes to it that I've got to do some grinding / farming, it'll be good that there are. So I don't know if I'll be able to come back to Viper Manor later, if I even do. But that can definitely be a benefit of a summon. I've inevitably put grinding in my future by starting Wizardry 5. Because as long as you're progressing steadily through the game, it's actually balanced beautifully to have your team progressing to the levels they need to, so you have the spells you need. Oh no, okay. It's just legitimately locked. Okay, so... And then this is just going to get... We might as well fight another Roblorb. We don't even get the option. Okay. So... Should go in here again. Talk to Glenn for a moment. Just to see, is there anything I can do? Oh, wait. Glenn's in the barracks, not the mess hall. Which is the third door here. But the thing with wizardry is that it's permanent death. When your characters die, bing, touch the pyramid for a quick save. When your characters die, you can try to resurrect them at the temple, but the resurrect spell has an off chance of just turning them to ash, and the temple doesn't even refund you or apologize. And then they'll try the more powerful turn ash back into a living person spell, which costs more too, and also has a chance of just being like, the ashes are ruined now. Your friend's gone forever. No refunds. There. Okay. So it feels like Glenn just did something. Like if I could come back and rifle through his desk or something, he's written the code down, but we don't seem to have I don't know. Oh. Got a revive. I assume that's exactly what it sounds like. An element that will revive a knockdown character. Wouldn't you know? It is, and we should give that to Serge right now. Wait, what level was it? Wasn't paying. Oh, Serge is even improved. And it's only level 1. Let's hold on. If there's revive +1, my intuition would be that if it gets a +1 on it, that probably refers to how much they'll heal as they come back. So I think I'll put that there for now. What about the others? Do they have empty slots now? Looks like yes in the exact same way. Okay. Let's have Kid branch out a little. We get these extra arrow saucers. Wait, what did Serge have in his level 4 slot? Because we have an authentic level 4 element. But this is good. We'll keep that there for now. How about you, Nikki? Did you open up a new slot? You did. In level 3. At the top. For whatever reason. Okay. So I went green and yellow. With Nikki. I think... Wait. What's his innate color? Innate is blue. Okay. So I should give Nikki any blue at all, perchance. Do we have level 3 blues? We don't. Ah, okay. I'm off the hook for not having fully blued him out. Shades of Arrested Development here. Because I just don't have the flexibility. Should have got more of the little guys. But an Ice Lance +1 will be good. Variety is the spice of life. Alright. Really glad that I came back here, even if Glenn is still just staring at his own bed and repeating the word there to himself. Okay. Well. What else could there be? Would Lucia now... Lucia clearly has a Germanic accent, even though her name suggests Italian. Locked from the sewer grates are locked from below. That's odd. Excuse me. Ah, no. Have I been granted permission since I was last here? Have I gained enough seniority? No. No, you haven't. Okay. Hey, gents. Nah. We've been. We've done. We're not going back. Okay. Well. Hey, Lucia. You know, like the secret password or anything like that? Come back later. I'll be waiting. No. Have you, for some reason, written the code down? No, she hasn't. Excuse me. Mystery Lifeform. Hi, I'm Pip. My dream is to sail to vast sea someday on a big, huge ship. Well, that sounds much better than dwelling in this cage forever. So I hope that works out for you. Why does Pip get such a small cage compared to the much less endearing onion monsters? That just might be a cultural clash. People where Lucia is from think that onions are really cute. And they hate, little mammals. I suppose... One thing I haven't done here is go in those rooms and actually steal from the people. And maybe one of them has a key or something like that. Or at least it'll provoke a scene. We'll steal from Notkarsh first. Zoa seems... he actually seems like he'll be much less well-tempered about it. But his all-cap speaking makes him seem dumber and clumsier and therefore like a less threatening foe. I don't know if that's true. That's the vibe. Alright, good work, team. We're getting faster at beating down the paper lantern guys, whatever they are. Which is good. Means we're improving, getting stronger through experience. Okay, if you could excuse me, Mr. I. Yeah. You know what? As it happens, I did see a cat at a perfect time for a reminder. Try to space the intermissions out better, but this one is for the cause, right? Gotta go feed those cats. I'll be right back, gang. Okay. See, with my cats, it's my, I don't know, fault. But the one of them, a little over a year ago, came down with diabetes. And so I had to go from free feeding them to putting them on scheduled feeding. Which was a whole big thing. Like, imagine, because like these cats were like 12 years old at the time. That's a long way into your adult life. Okay. If we try to rob him, what happens?
Only I can open that.
Will you, sir?
What? What is it?
Never mind. I was really hoping that he would open it for us. Oh well. So I went from just, put some food in the morning, put some food in the evening, to I had like a regimented 4 different feedings a day. The cat's in remission now, but I've gotten into the habit, and I need to start breaking it because allegedly, I haven't actually checked in with work to see if this is true, but they claim the renovations on the building where my office is should be done by the time my vacation's over. So I have a workplace to go to. And also I've actually got some afternoon classes in the fall for the first time. And so I'm not going to be here. Right. You mind if I just steal you? Yo! Don't open that! Okay. No. He does mind if we just come in here and rob him. And that's fair. You can see why these guys rose to the rank of Deva. They're far better than anyone else we've met here at preventing us from effortlessly stealing from them. Okay. So it's a conundrum then. I do not see how these snakes could be clues, because they both coil in the same direction the same number of times. They're just a repeat sprite. So let's go out here and, I don't know, mess around a little. Probably the door is locked, right? Door won't open because you got to do something with this. I could try failing at it a second time and seeing if that triggers a new event. Hello, Phoenix. Try to pronounce it as smoothly as possible. Okay. Just double checking that I've poked around everywhere. I believe I have, though. So let's try the strategy of doing the same thing a second time and seeing if there are different results. Fair enough. Yeah, I can tell we got some lurkers in the room today, which is fine, although also, feel free to sound off in the chat. Just try to spare me from any high-level spoilers, if you can. Okay, so let's see what happens if I'm just set off this trap like a dummy. Now, how did turning it 0 times trigger the trap? I understand it's not the right combination. Okay, nothing new. Okay, I'm officially missing something. Which is frustrating. But don't tell me yet. The time may come when I appeal to the chat for a nudge in the right direction. Wait. Yeah, talk to you. This guy was talking to Glenn before. Yeah. Just how does rotating it 0 times register to the thing? Such that it's like, hey, 0 is not the right number of rotations. Shouldn't the thing just constantly be setting off while people are like getting ready? I don't know. Yeah. It was one of these guys that told Glenn that... Ah! Yeah, every week, I know. I haven't even been caught up yet on what this week's one is. Did you happen to... Random numbers won't work. Okay. And don't walk in the middle of the hallways. Got that? Yeah, that's sound advice, pal. Okay. Yeah, generally whenever a guest fills your home with monsters, it's a bad sign. No new dialogue here. Oh, I didn't try to talk just to the dishwasher. Damn! Wish I had chosen something easier. I can't find the time to investigate. If this is the poor spy, this is terrible spycraft to be saying these things out loud to himself. It's nothing. I'm sorry, but I'm quite busy here. Come on, pal. Okay, no. But, in a JRPG often, just hitting a few dialogue cues will move things forward. So let's find out. Ding! Auto-saved. Oh! Glenn has moved. I'd better write that down. You haven't written it down yet? I was hoping you would finish writing it down. Oh, damn it, Glenn. Son of a bitch. There. Oh, no. That was my chance. He's repeating the act of writing it down. Okay. Will he have moved again to stare at the wall instead of standing by his bed? He has. Okay. Now. Oh. Oh. If I just wait, will he keep pacing? Or do I have to act fast when I come into the screen? Gotta act fast. Okay, let's try it. It could be the answer. It's a silly little challenge. If it's a, gotta rush in here before he stops thinking. No. Better write that down. Oh no, Glenn. Glenn! Okay. So he's writing it down, but where's he writing it down? Did he etch it into the wall? Yes, he did. Glenn, you friggin' dummy, but thank you. 4 to the right, 2 to the left. See, this is just one of the reasons that Glenn's brother made it to the Devas, but Glenn hasn't. Because as we've learned from the upper floor, the Devas are good at preventing you from taking the one important thing in their room. Whereas Glenn just walks around mumbling to himself about how he's got to write the secret code down. 4 to the right, 2 to the left. I should have written that down. But I think I'm right. And no harm done if I'm wrong. Ta-da! Alright. Excellent. Doesn't matter what timeline you're in. If you're trying to get past the security systems of Viper Manor, all the clues are just laying around in Viper Manor if you go and look at things and talk to people. It's a terribly flawed security system, but obviously good adventure design. Excuse me. Did you want to fight? Yeah. Absolutely. We've all been there. Don't walk in the middle of hallways. That's a rule wherever you go in this mansion. Boom. One down. Alright, kid, go get it. Work, Nikki. Here we go. Here we go. Boom! Very nice. Oh, finishing a thought from long ago. The final bonus about vacation coming to an end. Not that the vacation coming to an end is not a bonus, but the final comfort comes from when I remembered, even when I wasn't taking vacations in the summer. Summer was a much chiller time than the regular academic year. And then, on top of that, add in the fact that my normally chill summer was when I was doing academic year prep and teaching a summer course. But I won't be teaching a course when I go back. I'll just be getting ready. So the rest of August, even the non-vacation part of August, should be nice. Because I won't have my active teaching and like my obligation to a small number of summer students constantly interfering with my more important obligation to get ready for the hundreds of students that are coming in the fall. Strict orders not to let anyone through. Well, let me ask your buddy. The General and Miss Riddell's quarters are upstairs. Yeah. Oh. I was hoping he'd say, I'm more lax than my pal. I'll let you through. Okay. Was I just missing the interact point on this door? I was not. If I keep bothering you, will you fight me? Gigi got pee-pee. Gigi got pee-pee. Gigi got pee-pee. Nope. Even just looking at a big goofy robot in the Chrono game, speaking of excellent music, gets me thinking of, you know, from Gato in the Millennial Fair. Love that song. And that's the whole song. It's not some big epic. Okay. Is there a door here I can't see because of the layout? Nope. So we solved our way through to here, but can't get anywhere. Let me bother these dudes one last time. Nope. Hold on, but I know the password. It's staring at you dumbfounded in terror when you ask me for the password. Now, can't provoke this guy. Can't beat him up for any silver points. So if we go back out... Hey, did I just see... No, I did not. I thought I saw a little gleam on the floor, but I was misled. Okay, so... Is anything different back in these rooms? No. Well, let's talk to him again. Yeah, what do you want? Oh, sorry to bother you, sir. All of these high-ranking devas are extremely... don't walk in the middle of the hallways. All of these devas are extremely tolerant about low-level cadets just bumbling in and out of their private quarters. It's probably good for Dragoon unit cohesion. When you feel like, you know, I can just pop into the boss's room and have a chat about who he is. And that's the kind of patient leader that you will put your body on the line for. Nicely done, Nikki. That was worth a chat. Worth a shot. Of the 3 different RPGs I'm doing Let's Plays of right now, this one by far has the battle system that I understand the most. I think I'm getting there with Quest for Glory, which I'm playing on Sundays. Mild plug. Might as well also try this one. Although I do not think Zzz, zzz. Ah. So this guy's a good enough guard that he can wake himself from a sound sleep if someone tries to rob him. Yeah, yeah. And yet, despite his all caps, he's well-tempered enough that when he wakes up and 3 cadets he's never seen before are fumbling through his stuff, he's just like, oh, I'm sleepy. Okay, so we also have this in our back pocket. Lucia, is our situation dire enough yet that you will help us? Come back later. I'll be waiting. No. No, it's not. Gentlemen, would you let me in the treasure vault again, just for old time's sake? No. In a small enough area like this, every time in a JRPG that you're like, what now? One part of your exploration should be doing everything over. Press A once for all of your opportunities to press A. And see if anything is different. Hello? Oh, I know. I never use random numbers. I only use the numbers that Glenn writes on the wall. The little pitter-patter of chopping is a really nice touch. I like that in the sound design. Is there a pantry or a cupboard? There is! We got a turn green element out of it. Can we take one of these meat things? No. Is there any elements in your soup? No. Wonder, they should let us upstairs, literally just to, because we found the spy. You gotta let us talk to the general. Glenn, you still just be... Oh. Ever since the guest from Poirier came, the general has been acting strange. If only I could consult my brother about this. Yeah. If only, Glenn. That's sad stuff. Anything else to say? No. Well, it is a real bummer, Glenn. Wishing you could talk to your brother, but you can't. I mean, perhaps, at some point, given that he's got a face, both a polygonal texture face and a hand-drawn face, maybe Glenn will join the team and we can jump to a timeline where his brother didn't die, and he can hear that his brother is proud of him. Okay. Machinery outside. I don't think I saw the machinery outside. And if Lucia is the one working on it, I'm gonna make one more. Finish this, pleading secondary sweep. And if it doesn't turn up any clues, maybe slipping out, finding that machinery, looking at it, and then talking to Lucia about it. You want to wake up and join my team? Harlequins are my favorite kind of clown. At least I constantly avoid the bottom floor West Wing one by going in one door of the mess hall and out the other. Suppose I'll just be grateful for any minor stat improvements I get here. It's unintentional grinding. I didn't spend a ton of time on it, so maybe I should even go back there and try to, do a high score. I did 30, and I succeeded at that, but barely. And yet, I've spent a lot of time in my life playing, basic little arcade games or like Game & Watch games. Remember those Game & Watch collections for Game Boy? That's another thing, Phoenix. I totally spaced out and I missed. I think it was some element, but I actually don't know precisely what it was. And of course, it gave me the key. Ah, right. Okay, back around, and let's see if we can find that that thing, and maybe do another round of the dragon thing. See if I can do 40. If the controls were a little more arcade tight, I think I'd be crushing it. And also see if we can find Lucia's machine out here. This seems like it would just be towards the front gate. And indeed it is. So I don't think there's not really anything for us to do at the front gate, I don't imagine. Well aware that just by saying that out loud, it might be causing some face palms in the more experienced audience members. Oh, this idiot. He needs to go to the gate to get the hidden front doormat key. Pal, don't walk this close to us. We're sneaking here. Oh, right, never mind. We don't need to sneak. We can walk around proudly on account of having beaten up some dudes and stolen their clothes. So, in fact... Oh, yeah, I forgot that there's... Whoop. I forgot that I've got those time controls. Maybe I'll try that. We're not going back, are we? Now's our chance. That was terrible. I missed the accent entirely on that. Not sure I can even see the machinery anywhere out here. But I'll keep looking around. Oh! Oh! Jeez, getting this treasure that I remember seeing last week now. Much easier than I might have thought. And again, don't need to be sneaking here. Just doing a little A mashing in the tower here to see if... No. Okay. Back to the dragon stables. Play the feeding minigame again. I'll go for 40. Don't think I'm going to go for much more. Yeah, I was a Dragoon. The whole time. What do you know? Not at all. I don't think I'm getting 100 anytime soon. But I'm going to try without the... I'll try first. Oh no. Ah. Ah. I'm over pressing. Ah. There we go. Okay, that was a decent effort. I can do this. I can do this. Quay indeed. I believe. Oh, come on, man. I was standing right in front of you pressing the button. Just eat the food. So getting in your feelings. There's... It's actually tactics as much as Twitch, really. Keep an eye on the ones that are getting angrier at you and try to... Oh, no. No! No, this is over. Okay. I can do it. I know I can. I definitely can. How many times am I willing to try in a row right now? Probably not that many, but more than what I've done so far. We're going to do this. Seems like a better training for the dragons might ease the burden of the dragon feeders. Ugh. Okay. Alright, I got it. Yeah. Okay. I felt that one come into lock into place. I don't have the willpower to even try for 100 right now. But recover all. That sounds good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, recover all sounds promising. But let's see, what exactly is it? It's a white that heals everybody. Okay, Serge. It's time to mix it up a little here. Let's... Oh, wait. What level was it? Level 3. Okay. You know what? I haven't used this yet. And there's something to be said, I think, for having Serge with some healing powers. Serge is a strong hitter. We'll try this for now. But I do think that that does suggest maybe Nikki should have a yellow instead of a green at this level. Yeah, recover all from that, which was excellent. And then, yeah, to fill in some of our yellow attack power, we'll give that to Nikki. And, yeah, great. It's a good look for the team. I'm sure I get a great element for the 100. Not sure I'll ever find out. I just have to Google it and find out and say, I'm glad I didn't put the effort in for that. But very glad to have the recover all. Have not received any answers here. Wait, is there anything anywhere else I can go? Anything else I can do out here? Oh, I hadn't even thought of it. All is well. Okay. Talk to the guards now, but are they all just going to report that all is well? Time for the next shift already? Yeah, sure, dude. You're relieved. No, I shouldn't ruin these guys' careers. Didn't mean to scare you. Not sure why you found me scary, to be honest. No, what do they say about full moons? I mean, like, werewolves love them. Okay, double checking. Can't climb the tower. Okay. Well, Whatever the answer is, signs point towards it being within the manor. So let's dive back in and plug away. See what we can find. See what we can learn. Oof. Very hot day, although blessedly much less humid than it's been lately. Nonetheless, does this door just stay unlocked? Yes, it does. Hooray! Blessedly much less humid than it's been, but very hot. And I can tell how hot it must be because I've almost finished a full pot of iced tea in like 2 hours. When this has been lasting for me. Okay. And there it is. I was just missing the interaction spot. Well, you know, it's a bleak thought, but maybe there's some comfort in this being the coolest summer of the rest of our lives. This is beautiful, by the way. That's there are probably hazards involved if the moon's actually hung that close to your home, but it's a striking visual. But like you'd have full-on like tides in your bathtub. And that's probably not the most significant problem that would arise from the moons being right outside your home like that. Hey, is that Riddell? Let's go find out. Excuse me. So, like, what are you doing here? Dragoons aren't allowed up here, you know. We are not really dragoons. What are you talking about? So, like, what's your point? What is it, Marcy? Is someone down there? Some weirdos. So it's not Riddell, unless her name is Marcy Riddell. But I was going to say, if this is Riddell, her characterization has changed a lot since the Radical Dreamers timeline. Some weirdos. Marcy, lower the ladder, please. Alright. Not at all clear to me why you would... You must not be one of our dragoons. Yeah, we took our disguises off. Oh, my, you must be... Yes. You must be Serge. My, how you've grown. You mean like since I died? Like, can I kill him yet? Oh, wow. I didn't even notice that Marcy's got a little target shield. Oh, I've met Lady Riddell in this game. Oof. Brutal of me to not remember that. Patience, child, patience. I need to have a word with these people. Who are you? And how do you know Serge? How do I explain? I guess you could say I'm the prophet of time. Listen carefully. The world is not just a single entity. Another world, similar to our own, exists in a different dimension. There, you will find what you might have become. A world of possibilities that might have existed. A whole history that has not yet been written. It is out there somewhere. We are simply unable to see, feel, or experience it. So Serge, obviously, gets a little dizzy when he's confronted with time. Serge, this is not the world you grew up in. 10 years ago, something happened that put your very soul teetering on the balancing scales of fate, with a 50-50 chance of life or death. This is when your future was split in twain. In your home world, you survived to live a happy and prosperous life, and that is how you made it to the present point in time. However, here in this alternate world, you are, in fact, dead and buried. Yeah, I've seen the tombstone. You died 10 years ago, but this world's timeline has flowed on regardless. Well, sure. I don't think Serge isn't some arrogant guy who assumes the entire universe would just stop if I died. You have no place in this world. Here, you are but a ghost brought back from the past. I do not know what happened 10 years ago, nor can I guess what triggered your entrance into this world. Oh, I was at the beach. Must be the beach. Must be sand triggers time. But what happened to me was just I drowned. Couldn't you just ask people in my village about that? The locations where such divisions in the time-space continuum occur are called Angelus Erare, where angels lose their way. It is said that the borders of two dimensions fluctuate in such a way as to make the passage between parallel realities a possibility. Perhaps in this world, you are the missing piece from a giant puzzle. And maybe, just maybe, the vacuum created by your non-existence here has drawn you across the border between dimensions to fill the void in that puzzle. Of course, no one can say for sure. But maybe. It's a very detailed thing that you just... Maybe this is... However, it appears as though these two worlds are connected by some unknown force. Depending on the location, the two worlds influence each other in strange ways. I am quite certain there is a wormhole that connects the two parallel worlds. For your information, if you press plus while on the world map... Hold on a second, what the hell are you talking about, buddy? What's a plus? The world map? You mean like when I'm outside? Not just outside, but off the property? A menu window will appear that allows you to display which world you are in. Your home world or another world. Select on to display this. If what you say is true, and thus world is an alternate reality, then where the bloody hell did Serge die? The reason has to be something that happened 10 years ago. You can only find out by moving on. No way I'm gonna let you. Shut up, you little brat. Getting those U's in for the eyes. Is Marcy your real name? Like, whatever. You look just like Mother. There's no doubt about it. You're my little sister. Hold on, Nikki. I don't even want to know what's going on in Nikki's family. Okay, Marcy is Nikki's little sister. He called her Mother. What's with you? Whatever. I should be getting more Valley Girl into Marcy's voice. Can I? I guess it cannot be helped. This may be fate in itself. We ain't playing here to play jokes. I advise you not to take Marcy lightly. This child is one of the 4 Devas, the highest rank of the Acacia Dragoons. What? This little brat? Too late now. You must be kidding. Marcy, think it over. Shut up, shut up, shut up! I don't know you, and I don't have a family. Say bye-bye. Alright, okay. Family reunion time. Here we go. And, let's just take a moment here and just... Yeah. Loving the boss music. She's an innate blue, so we want to hit her with red. Take this. She hits him with the slap. Now obviously Kid's got a lot of choices here. But we want to save the big booms for when we filled up the field. So let's just hit her with a little fireball for now. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's a good hit. Get in there, Marcy. And this, and take that. Don't have any red on Nikki. Aha! Of course, Nikki has no good physical attack. I think Serge has some elements. Let's check. Some red elements. Yeah, I gave him a little. And the good thing is, in a pinch, we can... Actually, you know what? Let's use a tablet now. Because Nikki took a little hit, and Nikki is not very hardy. So general matter, it's really bad for the family dynamic when your little sister kills you, so... Okay. I hear a lot of messages coming in. It occurs to me they might pertain to my evening obligations, so I'm going to have to glance at those in a moment. Not just yet. Okay, kid, you finish hitting. We'll have Serge do another heal with the tablet. And then, Kid, can uncork something big. Woo, he's wailing. I do like the varied little ditties. Not even ditties. They don't even rise to the level of riffs, but just a little bit of different varied wailing from our boy. Alright. Let's yeah, kid could use a little heal. And then we have an all red field. Magma Bomb 2, but that's against everybody. So will Fireball 2 be more powerful? And I ought to try Pilfer. You should always try Pilfer once on a boss. Only 70. I'm a little disappointed by that. You think you're so smart? How about this? Oof. That looked like it would have some kind of effect, but it didn't. Although Serge needs a heal. So do one weak hit just to get the poke out there. And even though Serge would do better the other way, try it this way. Okay. Now kid's got no elements, of course. Okay. Putting the pause on a moment just to glance at the desktop app for Facebook. So I can check my messages really quickly. Now, my second guess, and indeed it is my D&D group thread, which is just a lively thread of we got one like down from day one Tumblr original dude, so at least one big meme sharer, and oh, why Hugh, that does it. Oof. Frozen. She can't move. Oh no. A follow-up. Okay, Nikki, no. Hold on, Nikki. What do you have in terms of healing? Anything? No. That's not good. Okay. But there's lots of blue. And does Nikki have any blue? Just go for it, Nikki. Throw the Ice Lance out there. She's not going to have too much trouble with it. But I just want 3 blues for when Serge throws a cure at Kid right now. If we're not even just done the fight, because obviously we've got her on the... got her to the edge. Oh, no. Okay, I see where... yeah, there it is. I was looking at the blinking parts. Yeah, and then... yeah, one dude in my D&D group is also just he's not letting age slow him down from jumping on the trends, so he's on TikTok all the time. So just like 1 minute long portrait style videos of people making jokes about D&D or memes about D&D. Just all day. I never have to seek them out. I'm always in the loop. Ah, I can't take this. No, don't do that. Oh. Okay. Cure Plus from an innate blue boss with 3 blue in the field, I really thought was going to be a devastating amount of healing. And it was not. Okay. So Kid's got to get a hit in here, but what she really got to do is start clearing out some of that. This isn't going to be a big hit. But we don't want all that blue in the field. That's not bad. Alright. Get in there, Nikki. And I already established, yeah, Nikki's got no yellow. But we've won. Excellent. New growth level. 7 stars, 7 stars. The kingdom is ours. Okay. Little Jets Brazil deep cut reference there. For any fans of follow-up bands to some of the most beloved underground bands of the 90s. Okay, Serge got a new level 1 slot. So did Kid. And then Nikki got his first level 4 slot. Very good. And his magic improved a bit. And we got another recover all. No, we used the recover all, which is good. But we got an ice blast. Huh, it's not over yet. I'll get you next time. Wait, Marcy, come back. I'll do a little, that's the voice now for Nikki. It's the family voice. I totally can't do the dialogue in real time. Come on, Prophet. Very well. I shall advise you on your next step. There are 8 pillars in the main hall. Behind the second to last pillar on the left is a button to release the platform. Dragoons are not allowed up there, so it is best that you go up as you are. Because Breaker and Enterers are allowed up there, but the Dragoons aren't. Jeez. That's not going to be good for morale and cohesion. Beware, however. There is a much stronger being you will encounter. Glancing at the clock. Okay. This might work out perfectly for an episode climax. So I cannot go as late as I did last week and almost certainly will next week. And probably will tomorrow. Because I can't do this once a week if I only have 1 week of vacation left and a few weeks of summer no classes after that. Hey, the Harklin's on the move. Huh? Who the... You are Serge? You're even more sexy than I thought. Ooh la la. And who the bloody hell are you? And this vulgar one must be Kid. You disgust moi. What'd you say? If you're gonna insult somebody, you should at least speak proper English. I can't turn the E in English into an I sound. Proper English. English. Je m'appelle Har. I am the right-hand Harquin to Monsieur Lynx. Sir, this femme. If you lie down with dogs, you will surely catch fleas, no? I think you could do much better if you gave her up. Actually, I suggest you all turn back. You should not defy him. Oi, what's your problem? Please, mon Serge. S'il vous plaît. I would hate to see anything sad happen to you. over it, up to here with you. Taisez-vous. You shut up. I'm having a serious conversation with Serge. Why don't you mind your own business? That's it. That's it. That's it. Put up your dukes. I'm gonna kick your ass so... I'm gonna kick your ass so hard you'll kiss the moons. No. Real hard to do... Yeah. Really, really difficult for me to have a French accent and a whatever I'm doing for Serge in the same conversation. You are the one who is going to have her derriere kicked. But lass, I cannot be caught fighting you here. Imagine the trouble I would get into. Au revoir, mon Serge. See you again. And Serge, please dream of moi, oui? Shiz! What's your problem? I don't know, kid. We can't go down looking like this. Okay, the pillar's in here. So there were pillars. I thought, okay. Second on the left? Is it just this one? Or is it this one? Yeah. There's a switch. Push it. Ah! What do you think you're doing? Okay, no. Bandits are also not allowed up there. It's just that kicking their ass wouldn't have fully solved our problem last time. Because we didn't know the switch was there. Okay, here we go. Are these guys all... Yeah, they're all innate yellow. So not a bad idea to get some green in the mix. And Serge is just the dude for that. Bush Basher. Great. Let's hit the main guy with this. I thought it might have an effect of like binding him or something. Maybe it did. Or could. Oh. Yeah. Took him down. Very good, very good. And... Ah, well. Sometimes you gotta take a risk. Just to remind yourself that you're alive. And... Woo! Nikki's wailing on it. He's all worked up now that he's seen his sister. Oh, and we're done. Terrific. Ba-da-da-da. Even just for post-fight healing, that recover all is working wonders. Okay, so we're going up. We're gonna fight a boss, and I've drank a liter of tea as I started the stream. So let's throw down a brief intermission, folks, and then we'll wrap things up here at Viper Manor. Okay. Here we go. There's no turning back. Oh, I guess we could just not push the switch. Just hang out here in the hall forever. Now, let's take a risk. Let's go up. A powerful foe waits. Just exciting. Oh, but a little more dungeon first. Okay, so obviously we have a door there. And then 2 wings on either side? No. We're breaking the video game conventions of symmetrical architecture. Ah! I messed up the timing. Well, even the existence of more rooms and a few more fights before the boss raises the risk here that I'll wind up having to save the boss fight for next time. But hopefully not. Just it's a special occasion, and I am honor bound to do my very best to be ready to go at the time we have to go. So I can't push it. Any other time, I'd be like, ooh. Maybe we'll hang in here. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we can wrap this up and get a peek at the next horizon before we shut her down for the day. Okay, good sign that the Portalgeist went for an attack with its turn rather than summoning. Alright. Nikki. A little bit of wailing, and then... Okay. Oh. But it summoned a nice little level 1 chump. Do I not have... Oh, I do. Great. Whoa! Ah. That wasn't very impressive. Oh well. Serge. Get in there. Couple... Ah. Don't even need to get fancy with the elements. We're just about to beat this thing down. And then this guy... should only take... Yeah. Not even kids full combo. And it's finished. Very mild improvements. We got a capsule. What's a capsule? Alright, I've got new slots too. So maybe when I find out what capsule is, I'm going to want it. No, it's not exciting enough. Okay. What could I add to a level 1 slot here that would be good? I'm overthinking this. For now, I'll just... Medicine's level 2. For now... obviously not Ice Blast. Wait! What do I have in the... I like that there for now. Shouldn't go to the... Gotta put something down just because it'd be silly to go into the boss without being just fully set up here. What else could Kid use at level 1? If it would be any good at all. Remind myself what else she has right now. A tiny bit of green and some red. She's got a little green down here. Let's add a little green. Just in case. Kid's got a Christmas theme going now. And then, oh yeah, Nikki's the most important one of all. In that particularly good one just came open. And, oh man, Nikki is innate blue. So in fact, let's give Nikki the Ice Blast. Perfect. Okay. Ding. Just put that on the record. Lock from the inside. Ah, I missed the... A lot of puzzles in this game, I think, are going to be made that much trickier by needing to find the correct interaction point on a pre-rendered background. Oi! Could this be? Could this be? Nah, that ain't the frozen flame. Don't see any other booty here either. Guess I better ask the General directly then. Directly. Oh, speak of the devil. What is it you wish to ask me? My compliments on getting past my security. Now may I ask you, who in heaven's name you are? So yeah, General Viper. Don't feign ignorance on me now. Why did you send your dragoons to get me mate Serge here? Serge? My dragoons? I'm afraid, my dear, I haven't the foggiest idea what you are talking about. General, I believe these vermin are here to see me. Well, it seems you have saved me the trouble of finding you. Lynx! Ah. Yeah. What was that little for? At any rate, go figure. I wasn't picturing Lord Lynx in Radical Dreamers as a catman. Young girl, are you... What's the matter? Can't get your tongue? I've finally caught you by the tail now, Lynx. I've come for two things. The frozen flame and your life, you murderer. Aha. So you must be Kid. A member of the fearsome band of thieves known as the Radical Dreamers, correct? The Radical Dreamers. This young lady. Precisely. No, it definitely hasn't, because I don't even know what you're alluding to, Cuba. Don't let her innocent looks fool you, General. She is quite ferocious. Heh! Ferocious? Why, ass? After what you've done? I hate to disappoint you, but the frozen flame is not here. The jewel lies hidden in the Sea of Eden, the place where past and future collide. Alright then. Looks... Oh! Yeah, no. Totally... Didn't know I was getting a Catman. Alright then. Yeah, alright then. It looks like I'll have to put that put off till later. In the meantime, I'll settle my score with you, Lynx. Prepare to meet your maker. That one. I lost it there. But it's fun. Apologies to Jacinda Ardern and the people of New Zealand, by the way. Alright. He's innate. Is that purple? I don't know how to deal with purple if it's purple. If it's just blue, I know exactly what to do. Alright, big hit to get started. And I guess one good turn deserves another there. So let's have a Kid in the hopes that we're dealing with a blue guy and not a purple guy. I never got that pilfer off because we beat Marcy so quick. But I'll also try to pilfer if I get the shot at it. See if we can pilfer from, you know, Lynx here. Alright. Tablet. Throwing some healing out. A wee little bit, but gets the job done to a degree. Boom. Wailing on him. Only one hit. Pitiful. Is that your best? Yeah, Serge is much less hapless this time around. But other than that, this is yeah. Lord Lynx, knowing you were there all along, just waiting for you to show up. Also, the frozen flame is not here this time. Because, well, I mean, that would really mess up the pacing of the plot. Do people call it that? Because I would definitely call this more of a sequel than any kind of remake. Okay, if this is a big hit, I'll take that as a sign that I'm seeing purple when he's blue. Well, it was just level 1. When we get back to Kid, she can do something big and we'll see what happens. Oh, imbecile. Magic attack decreased. Fair. Okay. Whatever. This isn't Radical Dreamer's Serge. He can get by just wailing on you. Lynx. Aha! Well done, kid. Oh no, but he cleared out one of the... Oh well. Nonetheless, let's hit him with something big. Yeah, kids... Ah, no, let's try the pilfer. Let's try it. She got something! A magic ring! Yes! I don't know what a magic ring does, but I'm going to assume it's cool. Alright, Nikki. It's time for your solo. Alright, man. Ah. Kid's the one I want doing magic attacks. Alright, fine. If you want us to just beat you up, we'll beat you up then, pal. He actually doesn't have great physical defense. So I'm not sure that it's the wisest tactical approach for Lord Lynx to de-incentivize us to use magic. Alright, Nikki's getting wailed on yet again. And this doesn't require a magic attack. No, not... No? There. Weird that it doesn't innately, like, start you pointing at the person who needs healing the most. And in fact, I messed it up. No, I didn't. Okay. For a second, it looked like Nikki's health hadn't gone up. I thought I targeted Kid by mistake. Alright. Got a hit down on Serge. Can't tell when imbecile is gone and I'm no longer an imbecile. There's no little icon. Which might just... It'd be great if that turned out to just mean we're already over being imbecilified. In a bigger fight, having Magma Bomb +2 as my +4 would be a great thing. But I should have thought ahead and realized, uh-oh. Gravity magic. But Lynx is having trouble. I should make a mental note though that when I know that I'm about to fight a powerful enemy, it's probably time to put a single target element in whatever Kid's highest slot is at that time. Okay. Kid's got to get some healing in. Or we're about to win. Alright. Kid. Earn some element levels. And then heal yourself here. What is ointment is just it's just for burns. No, don't target Serge. Target yourself. It's time to be selfish, kid. That should come naturally to you. It's an essential part of your character. My girlfriend actually asked me if I would like to start watching. It'll come to me. Hang tight. Flight of the Conchords. She was like, I haven't watched that in forever, and I really liked it. You want to watch it? I was like, yes, we should watch it right now. It's actually pretty important. I should be just watching and rewatching episodes of Flight of the Conchords. Boom. How do you like that, Lynx? Didn't have to get like almost strangled or whatever this time around. Alright, Serge gets a level 2 slot. So does Kid. Mickey gets nothing but a bunch of stats. He's tougher now. Hardier with the more hit points. Recover all puts us back. We get the Lesser Pendragon Sigil. Presumably a key item. Whoa! Booga! Bugger! Oh, it was just a shadow. Did you think I was stupid enough to pick a fight with a rabid dog? Why, just a shadow of mine is enough to deal with the likes of you. Oh. It wasn't. We just saw that. Now, Serge, what do you desire from this world? Do you wish to live again? I'm alive. Do you want to erase your demise from the pages of history? I haven't died. Serge B died. And that's very sad for him, but it doesn't have a big effect on him. What's wrong, Sage? A cutscene. An FMV. Whoa, Serge likes this. There's some island. Or there was. I had a vision. Once there was an island. This is kind of silly, Koopa, but I've long had a habit of staring in the mirror sometimes when I'm bored and just making faces. So when I was amused by Serge's face, I was all ready to mold my face into it. Listen to me. The end of the human world is nigh. When this time comes, Serge, there shall be a deep enmity between you and the world. This is not speculation or prediction. This is history. More shadows. This is problematic. Booga! This doesn't look good. You cannot escape. There is something I want to ask you. Daddy, about that voyage I have been planning. Oh my. Don't move a whisker if you want the girl to live. Goodness gracious, who are you? My darling Riddell. Why, you dirty. Shut up, old timer. All lives are at stake here. There ain't nothing dirty about saving your own skin. Scun, just stay calm and quiet, and I won't hurt you, okay? I just need you to come with us till we reach a safer place. You alright, Serge? Come on, let's bust out of here.
Hold on. I'm having a time seizure. One of my spells. Don't be foolish. Do you really think you can escape? We're blocked in. You fiend! Take your dirty hands off Lady Riddell!
Yes, sir. 3 bags full, sir. As if. What do you take me for, bloody idiot? Serge, this way.
Alright. Hopefully. We have you now, you vermin. There's no way out of here.
Bloody hell!
Let's work out a deal. Release my daughter, and I shall let you walk away. How about it?
Yeah, right. As if we can trust you.
Are you willing to jump to your death? Sir, kids, she's considering it.
Look out! Ugh.
Not 100% clear on what just happened?
Kid!
What do you live for? What are you willing to die for? I've been waiting for you, Serge. Waiting a long, long time for you. Now come to me, Serge, the assassin of time. The Chrono trigger.
Hey, that's the name of the previous game.
Come to me, Serge. No! Gulp. Oh, wow. We didn't even land in the water and we're fine. Oh, never mind. I was misinterpreting who those models were. Very important, in fact, that we landed in the water there. Oh, Nikki made the jump, too. That's good of him. Can I manually save here? I can. Okay. What time is it? I may come to regret this. I'm not going to stop right now. You're finally awake. If you're looking for your friends, they're outside. Alright. Well. Huh. Any more information for me, madam? You should get a good night's rest. You can go outside through that door. Go say hi to your friends. Wow. Serge was in such rough condition when she found him that this lady was like, I better make sure he understands the concept of doors and how they lead to other places. How an indoors door can sometimes take you outside. Oi, Serge! You finally woke up, eh? Give your thanks to Corchin. He's the one who saved us after we fell off the cliff. Cliff. No sweat. It's all part of my job as a ferryman. But I have to admit, you caught me by surprise when you came falling from the sky. You're lucky that was the sea that ya fell into, not the rocks. Well, that was aim. But jeez, you're such a wuss. How could you get knocked out from such a short fall? As for me, a little graze like this, ain't gonna knock me Down. And down she goes. Oh man! Oh man! She's burning up! There's a clinic in this village. We should take her there. Come on, I need your help. Nikki's like, I'll supervise, bros. I'm here. If you need a third...
Seems the patient has been poisoned with Hydra venom. I would say the most she has to live is about 2 days. If we had some Hydra humor, we would be able to neutralize the poison.
Doc, if we find this Hydra humor, can we save this girl? Yes, but that's impossible now. Hydras are now extinct on El Nido.
On this El Nido.
What do you mean extinct? What's going on?
Hydras are very rare and valuable creatures. The blood, bones, meat, every part is valuable. It's considered to be a panacea for various illnesses, like Hydra poisoning. That is the reason Hydras were hunted to extinction in El Nido.
As a result, a whole species has been made extinct, and all just to make a quick fortune. Is there no way to find this humor? If we could cross the sea to the mainland, there might be a chance, right?
That is not possible. The currents of El Nido are extremely dangerous this time of year. It would be futile to try to cross the sea unless you are on a large vessel. Even if you manage to get there, your chances of finding Hydra humor are bleak. We do not have much time. Doctor?
Hey, Doc, where you going? Nothing's been resolved yet.
Excuse me. I need to be alone for a while. It always makes the doctor sad to give a prognosis of immediate death.
Serge, what are we gonna do? Kid is gonna die if we leave it like this. Is this some kind of joke? Wait right here. I'll get the doctor back. Who the hell are you? Was this? Non-apologies for bumping into moi? Oh la la! Don't you know any manners?
Here we go.
Haha, haha. She is down for the count, just as I thought. Serge, mon ami, why don't we just leave her be? Who are you, and what's with that strange costume? C'est terre. I have no business with no chicken hawk. I am having a conversation with Serge. You're bothering moi, so keep your mouth shut. Keep ton mouth shut. Why, I ain't gonna let you barge into this room and get away with all the stuff you've said. You made me mad. I'll show you some manners. I'm not gonna cut-cha any slack just because you're a girl. Try, if you dare. I am not so weak as to be caught by a chicken hawk. Hey, you got some nerve. You're gonna regret it. Charge! Damn it, where'd you go? Ha ha ha, you're amusing. Nah, such a simpleton. It's so much fun playing the jokes on you. I was only here to see how she was doing, but I had fun while I was at it. So long, Serge. Au revoir, mon ami. Please dream of moi every night, oui?
I am happy, given that I've heard, there's a lot of characters in this game, so obviously some of the recruitable characters aren't going to be plot important. I'm glad that it seemed there was a real good chance that the Harlequin character would be one of the not plot important ones. I'm glad that she's not, because I like Harlequins.
She's a loon. What's her deal? I just don't get it. Yo, Serge, are all your friends like that? Oh, Serge. If Radical Dreamer's kid said Serge's name in her sleep, he would wouldn't know what to do with himself. Come on, go talk to her. Serge, I'll leave this with you. That's my favorite amulet. Serge received the astral amulet. Remember what the prophet said, Serge. Where did it all start? Where do angels lose their way? Try to remember, Serge. I'm feeling a bit tired. I'm gonna rest up for a while. Well, you heard what the doc said. There are no more Hydras in this world. On top of that, there's no way to get to the mainland, and El Nido isn't that small a place. Are you gonna take a 1 in a million chance to search for this thing? Just to save a girl you barely even know? What you gonna do? I'm gonna find a way to save her, pal. Have you seen those eyes? Alrighty then, I'll come along with you. It's an easygoing guy for such a really, obviously excitable, hot-tempered fella. By the way, do you even have a clue where to start looking? Hey, do ya? Serge says no, but what about Serge? Did you ever hear about Hydras in your life? Which didn't even take place in this world, remember? That's what I thought. Where in the world should we start? All we have left is that girl's amulet. Damn, what are we gonna do? If only we had some kind of clue. Maybe you should go see the shaman? The shaman might be able to give you some clues from that amulet. That's right. That's the shaman. Shaman? That's an unfamiliar word. The shaman inherits the power of the dragon god and governs the village. They're like a mayor or a chief. The shaman might know something, although I can't say for sure. It's worth a try. I don't know if the mayor here in Halifax inherits any god powers. We'll continue this outside. Let's decide what to do with the boat. But I'll say this for our mayor. He was one of an interminable number of speakers before the show I saw at the Jazz Festival recently. Oh, you're Luna from Mel's place. What? Join-cha party. Yeah, that makes sense. That Mel, what is she up to? What's up? She's just a cat. Strange guy. Come on, let's get going. Just an atrocious number of speakers for the opening of this festival. And so the mayor came on 7th of 80 or what, there were so many. And the mayor was the only one who fired the crowd up at all. At the end of it, you're like, that's why he's the mayor. I don't know that anybody knows at all about what sort of policy debates are going on city council at any given time. Or what the mayor's powers are or anything like that. But just talk to that guy for a minute after talking to a bunch of these other important people from around here, and yeah, that's the guy I want to be the mayor. We need to get going as soon as possible. But you probably need to equip yourselves, right? I'll be waiting here. Call me when you're ready to go. We haven't much time, so hurry. If you need to see the shaman, go down this way. Take the ladder to the second floor of the merchant tower and go left. There's a tower called the Dragon Trunk. Compared to Terminus, this is a small village, so you shouldn't have any problems finding your way. Alright, and then we just come back and talk to him there. Okay. There.
Now, it's a good time for me to be... Trade materials for my extra elements. Thanks, maybe later. Oh, I am interested, my dear. I'll be back. Equipment is essential to protect yourself from danger. It's times like this, when you need the latest goods. I'm still just an apprentice smith, but my passion for the work is golden. Okay, not now. I agree with that. I agree with you. Equipment management is key. I'm mostly in looking for a save point mode right now, pal. Let me rest a little bit. Even though I might look strong, I only have the strength of an average human. Alright, these dudes who are all the servants. Or the dock workers, anyway. Hey, Bugman. The demi-humans in this village get along with humans, but many others of our kind still hold a grudge against humans. Those that were driven off the mainland gathered to build the village of Marble. It's on the big island, way down southeast of here. Well, I hope I haven't had any visions of terrible things happening to that particular island. Another life is about to slip through my hands, just like before. Studying medicine changed nothing at all. Man, I am so powerless. He's a real Dr. Cox type. So, are you just going to give up on this life? That's not the case, is it? If you do, who else will help her back from the edge of life and death? I don't know your past. Living bound by the past is a very painful thing. You need to face reality head on. Running away isn't a sin, but it accomplishes nothing. I'll say, in Romola by George Eliot, which I'm reading right now, a priest who I believe is a real-life figure, Friar Girolamo, made a persuasive speech to Romola, the main character, that in fact running away in the situation she was in would be a sin. But one thing is different from the past. You have the ability to heal. Everyone in the village recognizes that. Don't suffer by yourself. If you give up now, you will never be freed from your past. Now go. Don't let it end without doing something first. I've done them a discourtesy. I'm a failure of a doctor, but I must do what I can. Thanks, Orla. Casts off his despair, brushes that dirt off his shoulder. Okay, that's all that's in there. Come on, folks. Just toss a save point to your heroes. Okay. I'll save most of these conversations for tomorrow to hasten the finding of the save. Oh, excuse me, little one. Oh, come on. Where's Ultima 6's move command when you need it? Oh, back where I was staying. Hey, ma'am. Thanks again, by the way. Nursing me back to health after I almost drowned. It's a solid thing to do for a stranger. I mean, you know, you really should. If you're there. If the call comes, answer it, right? But it's not nothing. There we go. Ah. Well, we will do this one. Oh, unless I can get around it. Welcome to the Dragon Shrine. I am Stina, a shaman serving village chief and high priestess Daria. I presume that you have come to this shrine seeking assistance? Please don't hesitate to ask Chief Daria for guidance. Yeah, we're in this one. You have a young, yet
gentle air. An odd wind swirls around you. I've heard that such wind bearers appear at times, but...
Serge, yep, I'm a windy guy.
Do you speak the truth, that you are already dead in this world? I see. So that's why you have an odd air about you. As for a way to return to your original world, I do not know. But there are always reasons
why such phenomena occur. Oh, hold on, I think I'm hearing something. Excuse me a moment. Okay, the timing is working out perfectly. Once we get through this conversation. As long as this isn't like an endless conversation.
The land of Genesis. Your only key may lie there. The key that connects your world to this one. It is, shall we say, a dimensional distortion of sorts.
Shall we say, and of sorts? So it's vaguely dimensional distortion-esque.
If events in your world are different from events here, it may be possible to save the girls stricken by the Hydra poison. That is, if the extinct Hydra still exists in your world.
Well, I hope so. There's an area named after it. I remember that much. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, no time for mental or other distortions right now, because I gotta start getting ready for the events tonight. There we go. We got a manual save down. We're 7 hours, 45 minutes into Chrono Cross. I'll be back tomorrow, same time, to carry on the journey. So if you stuck around to the end, thank you for doing so. If you came and you left, you can't hear my voice. I'm still glad you stopped by, so thank you. And I'll be... back tomorrow, playing Chrono Cross. And tomorrow, when I'm not pressed to get off of here, I'll say all the other things that I do and see if I can entice you with those. So, thanks again. It's a lot of fun. And the next time that we're all in the same timeline together, until then, take care of yourselves and be kind to everyone you meet.